Bulldog fans, welcome to Inside the Huddle, the podcast that brings you the heart and soul of Rolla Bulldogs high school sports.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We're here today to celebrate Carter Reeves. In 20 years, I can promise nobody has kicked a football more in the 3 years I've known him as Carter has. He's put in a lot of work and a lot of effort to get here, and we're here to celebrate today him going to Missouri Valley College to continue his education and go play football. So everybody give him a big round of applause. All right, you're up.
All right, everyone, welcome to Inside the Huddle, brought to you by Romo Athletics and powered by our title sponsor, Phelps County Bank. Give them a big shout out. They are 100% employee owned. They are 100% community champions. They are bankers by day. You know what they are by night, Carter? Bulldog fans. That's a gentleman who studied and prepped. I love to see that, man. Carter Reeves. We are here with you today. This is episode 63 of season 3. This is the Home Sweet Mo Properties edition. They sponsor our Spotlight edition because we got a senior signing and we got football player, punter, kicker extraordinaire, Carter Reeves. He just signed to play football at Missouri Valley up in Marshall, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Carter, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you.
So how was that, man? What an event! I want to. So before we get going, I want to mention one of the things I really liked when we were talking about this as we were watching all the signing stuff is you involved all your teachers too.
Yeah.
And normally you see it, okay, I got my coaches in there, I got my buddies, I got my family, and then we're done. But you made sure that you got all the teachers that have been part of your life, helping to shape you, who you are. And I thought that was so cool. I just want to give you a big shout out for that. That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
So, man, here we are. What do you think? I mean, this has been a dream of yours for a long time.
Yeah.
Right? You've wanted to play college football forever.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got your opportunity. Tell me, what does it feel like right now?
Excited, but kind of stressful at the same time because I don't have any of my housing done yet. And so that application part is kind of,
Yeah.
but
So the part of like it's really exciting because you're gonna do it. Then it's like, oh no, now I gotta go do it and have all the stuff
Yeah.
so I can go do it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the stressful part.
I understand that. Yeah, that definitely. So let's talk a little bit. So you've been playing football all 4 years, kicker, punter primarily. I mean, early on you would do safety and do some other stuff too, right?
Defensive end.
Defensive end. Okay.
Those are very good.
So you moved into the kicker punter, but I'm gonna tell you, and Coach Heflin said, he goes, there's probably been no kid that's kicked the ball as much as you have. You've been to kicking camps, you've been out there on the program to put your name out there. I was looking at some of the stats. Coach Heflin had given me 82 and 99, 83% point after tries. You have the record for the most PATs in the game. School history was 7. Pretty awesome. 4 of 8 field goals. We don't kick a lot of field goals because we're going to run the ball, right? And then punts. You had a 37.5 yard average, and that's pretty impressive. 34 punts for 1,275 yards in your career.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, man.
Uh-huh.
So, talk about what do they see for you in college? I mean, are you going there? Are you a punter? Are you a kicker? What is your kind of when you get there?
So when I signed, they came out with a link, shows all the signees.
Mhm.
And so right now they have me down as a kicker and punter, but I don't know if it's going to switch when I get there.
Okay. So that leads me to the next thing. Which one do you like better? Do you like kicking or do you like punting?
Both. I guess less stress on my body if I punt.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna have to talk to me a little bit about that. Again, because I'm not real flexible. I mean, I don't know if you know that about me or not, but I'm not real flexible. So my kicking and my punting not really happening. So what is this? What's the stress on the body? Is it versus the kicking an extra point or a field goal or a kickoff versus punting the ball?
So the kickoff, it's pretty much in your hip and your back, and I've kind of
You've had some injuries.
had a back injury, and so punting has now gone more comfortable, but I guess I can say I can still kick the crap out of the ball.
Yes, that's appropriate one to say. So yeah, you can still do that. Okay, I got you. Now you also were in the marching band too, right?
Yeah.
And you did that's which is again kind of cool. And I remember seeing you out there and you played trumpet.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
trumpet, yeah, and you'd be out there, and all of a sudden you got a halftime performance, and you jump out there and get right in because the Raleigh Marching Brigade is a pretty big deal, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So, have you enjoyed that time too in the band?
Oh yeah. I love music, and so it's kind of like a stress reliever, especially when it's first hour.
Yeah.
So you don't look forward to going to school, but then you have band to look forward to, and that usually brightens up the day. So
Okay, that's cool. So talk a little bit about Missouri Valley. Why Missouri Valley? Tell me about what the program, because I don't know if you know it or not, but Josh Leone, who played here, graduated 2016, um, played football at Missouri Valley, and he's now a tight ends coach over at S&T.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the recruiting process has been hard. Always emailed coaches and they haven't really said anything. Been to camps. They really liked what I had, but for some reason didn't really talk much. I was kind of starting to think that my academics wouldn't go because I have a IEP, and so a lot of my classes won't qualify for NCAA. And so I found a school, that NAIA school. Coach Owens helped me be able to reach out to them, and so after that, then they liked my film, and then talked ever since. And then went to uh, was it a visit,
Hmm.
and they offered me there. So
Awesome, awesome. That had to be exciting for you.
yeah, very exciting because it was very discouraging after being turned down, I guess.
I understand. Yeah, it's always one of those processes. There's so many things that coaches look at too. Size of school, where you're from. They look at all the different things, and it sometimes makes it a little more of a challenge in that recruiting process to find that great match. But it sounds like you found the match that works really well for you.
Yeah,
So, what degree are you looking at when you go there? You got an idea?
criminal justice.
Criminal. I imagine that because you're also part of the what's it called with you would like a student. Um,
Yeah, so my school class, I have a wonderful instructor, Major Rayleigh,
oh,
for criminal justice, and then outside of school, I'm involved with a junior cadet program with the
that's a
orthopedic
junior cadet
program.
program. That's what it was. Yeah.
And then with the criminal justice program, we also participate in Patrol University. So the High Patrol comes in and they teach us stuff like their history and how to do like traffic stops, and it's a pretty fun
I
time.
was gonna say that's pretty exciting. That's yeah, little nerve wracking, but also exciting. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool. So let's talk about your favorite football memory here at Rolla High School.
Um, I'll say the Vashon game because I also had a pretty good hit first time on the ball, but also I got to break the school record.
So yeah, so that hit that was because of the snap was kind of out of there, and you grabbed it, and then you took off with it, and
Yeah.
you just didn't take off with it. You took off and you delivered a blow and dropped that kid, and you kept running and you went after somebody else, and you might have been out of bounds when you hit that kid. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, and it was pretty impressive. And the crowd went nuts. And we were up in the box. I was doing the announcing. I could hear that hit when you popped him, and we're up there. And I mean, I was looking around to see who else was up there with us. It was going nuts up there. But you know what? I think I may have that video actually. So let me see. I think this might be the video here. And I'm going to preface this with I had to pull this from the internet. Okay, so quality may not be super great, but it has your hit. Then it has something special afterwards, which you know what I'm talking about. So let's go through. Let's take a look at this. Um, Here we go. This is the hit. This right here. There you're running, scrambling. Oh, dude, you crushed that dude right there. And then look at the crowd going. Look at
Bulldogs lead it 42 to nothing.
Right here.
Mound is going to turn, hand off,
That's your
and
dad,
Hill
Ryan
breaks the
Reeves.
tackle. He's on his feet. Reeves still on his feet. He's inside the 20 to about.
How cool was that? And you said, "Hey, just like my dad, Ryan Reeves," and you posted that out there on social media. Um, Dude, that just, I mean, I got goosebumps right now, and I thought that was so cool. So I want to make sure we got that in there.
Yeah,
So
that hit was definitely like a highlight.
yeah, other people have kind of mentioned that as like a highlight for the year too. Was like that Carter Reeves hit you had.
Yeah, whenever I hit him, I thought I went deaf, but it was just I didn't lower enough because it was my first time running the ball, and so it was a helmet to helmet type of hit.
Yeah, you were straight up and down, man.
Yeah, straight up and down.
You just kind of ran into him and just he bounced off.
And with me, that was the first time running the ball. I had no idea what just happened, so I realized I was out of bounds. I looked up, I seen the other friend coming. I was like,
You popped on him too. Then the swarm. They got cut. You didn't see it, but the entire team just swarmed you.
yeah,
And it's like their coaches are trying to get everybody off the field because they're like coming on the field just bouncing that poor kid's trying to lick his wounds and crawl off the field. That was awesome, man.
Yeah, it looks like I gave him a cramp too because he reached and tried
Yeah.
grabbing his foot or something.
Yeah, it was, well, it hit him all the way to his toes is what it is. That's how
Yeah,
hard that hit
yeah.
was. So let's talk about what's your favorite school memory outside of football?
Um, Probably band competitions. Uh, Definitely like a lot of it mostly band competitions, evening rehearsals, the bus rides. Definitely my freshman year when we won state for marching band.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice.
I was gonna say, yeah, I know it's, and again, and those are all day events too. When you're
Yeah,
going to those
all day
things,
events.
and that makes a big time. Well, before we get into some more questions, we'll go ahead and recognize some of our sponsors. Always got to do that. We already talked about Phelps County Bank being our title sponsor. Go to mypcb.com and find out more about them. Home Sweet Mo Properties, they are the spotlight sponsor, so they do the senior signings, they do senior nights, and kind of meet the sponsors and kind of where are they now type thing. So appreciate them. Always like to give a shout out to Taylor Chrysler, Jeremy Shelton over there. He does our Coach Talk sponsorship. And then Kobe Wands over at Wands Skills Academy got his facility. It's not far from being done. Appreciate him. Two-time All-State Bulldog. Does a great job. Did a lot of work with Ethan and everything. And then, you know what? In full bloom, Jackie Morozowitz right here. We're seeing her stuff behind us, man. She does great work. She makes sure everybody's always kind of looking good when it comes time for their signing. And, hey, you were even a big dog of the week. I think it was that same week,
Yeah,
right?
same week that all that happened. So.
And so that was the Price Chopper Big Dog of the Week. Brian Clark, appreciate you doing that. All right. So we talked about, which one you're going to look at, which one's easier on your body. So, okay, punting or kicking, which one do you think you're best at today?
Definitely punting.
Definitely punting. Okay. Which one do you think you have the most potential in as you go into college? Is it, I mean, just because you're best at punting today, what do you think is going to happen when they get you there? Is it, are you going to rise in punting or are you going to rise in kicking? What's your thoughts?
Probably rise in punting because
Punting.
I not much of a squatter, and so I think they'll definitely put me in the weight room a lot more. And so I think with me growing the muscle in my legs, I say both kicks and punts are going to be more explosive. But I feel like punting, since I've kind of have like the skill from my dad, and so I've always punted when I was little. So
Okay. Okay. So lean on kind of the punting side on that. And so that we already talked about that. That's kind of what you prefer too, just physically on the
yeah,
toll would be one you prefer. Ideal weekend, you want to relax. What are you doing?
mm, say probably go to Las Vegas.
Go, and not sports gambling. Want to make sure everyone
No,
understands that, but just going to Vegas. Okay.
I like the cool sites.
Okay.
The was it Luxor Casino that we went to
The
was nice,
Luxor, yeah, yeah,
and so I just like the
yeah,
scenery.
yeah,
So
yeah. I
if
bet you
not,
do.
definitely Orlando.
I bet you do. There's some crazy scenery out there, my friend. Yeah, Ryan, where are you taking this guy, man? Oh my gosh. Um, so you got a favorite video game? Are you a gamer at all?
No, not much of a gamer, but
Okay.
if I were to choose, it'd probably be GTA.
Okay. All right. Favorite fast food restaurant?
Um, Man, there's so many.
Yeah.
I'm a big pizza eater. I have it probably 3 times a week. So it's either Domino's, Little Caesars, Freddy's, Culver's,
Freddy's
Chick
Culver's.
Fil A. There's too many.
There is. So you're not a Casey's pizza guy?
No, no, they
Really?
put too much cheese on there.
Really? Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I get pizza without cheese.
So you get like cracker crust and meat
Well, you got the sauce.
sauce. All right. You got all right. All right. Yeah, everyone their own thing. You got to get so you want a home cooked meal. What's your go-to? It's like say it's your birthday. You got a home cooked meal coming. What are you going to choose?
Um, Can't remember which one makes it. It's either Danielle or Grandma that makes. It's like a potato. It's in a little silver. What are those?
A little casserole dish or something or
Yeah,
what?
it's like a potato dish.
Potato dish, like a potato casserole.
It might call it cheesy potatoes.
Oh, cheesy potatoes. We're a big cheesy potato family, if you can't
Yeah.
tell. So you gotta be careful because you could end up looking like this guy. Okay. This isn't all muscle underneath him. Just letting you know right now. I'm not in the weight room. Okay.
Oh,
I built this body
with me
differently.
being in law enforcement, I gotta stay
Got to
pretty
stay fit. Okay.
So,
So easy on the cheesy
yeah,
potatoes.
easy.
It is a side dish. It's not a
Yeah,
main dish.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Um, so do you have like a pregame ritual? So, a lot of the guys will have different they listen to music or they go do certain things or they eat the same meals. Do you have anything you do that's kind of like your pregame?
So music wise, it's always me and maybe five other people. The rest are in the weight room listening to, like, I don't know, some thumping. It's pretty upbeat, but I like Bob Seger or anything jazzy.
Bob Seger, the Silver Bullet Band, man. Playing that sax. We got the guy that plays the sax on it, man. Saw him in concert. Bob Seger's
Really,
legit, man. I'm telling you right now.
I like
Good
Night
stuff.
Moves, Against the
Oh,
Wind,
yeah, oh yeah. Oh
old
yeah.
time rock and roll.
And so you get excited when I'm running the music up there in the game because I'm putting some Bob Seger out there. That's what I do, but most people don't like it. So glad you did.
Yeah, I
That's
like
cool.
Bob Seger.
So what advice do you have to all the young kids out there that have a dream to play football? And we got some kids in here right now. Maybe they got a dream to play football in college. And what are you going to tell them now after what you've experienced? What advice are you going to give that the fourth grade Carter Reeves is starting out in Raleigh youth football and saying, hey, here's what you need to be doing.
So I wish I would have hit the weight room more and also got serious more about kicking and punting because I got serious my sophomore year. And so with my stats, punting was it 34 punts
Yeah,
for
yeah.
1,200 some yards.
Mhm.
I was kind of surprised because I was like, man, that's a lot. But imagine if I was to start earlier,
Mhm.
I could have more
Yeah.
time my freshman year. So definitely tell myself to hit the weight room more and to kick. But like anybody that's like wanting to play football and college, it's don't let the don't let people discourage you, I guess. So it's you, and you have to do what makes you happy. So
Love it, man. Yeah, so much because again, people want to. You got naysayers out there in all aspects of life, not just in sports and everything else, where people are kind of trying to squash dreams just because. But I love that. Stick to your dreams, stay with it, put the time in the weight room, start earlier on your skills. Like you talked about. That's great advice for all the young people coming up. Man, well, Carter, man, I'm so happy for you, man. It's been fun to watch you go. We were talking about the ball that got away and snap, and you saved it from almost got a safety. Then somehow you kick it out of there, and it rolled out here in the field 60 yards. Yeah, holy cow, that was just amazing, and all these great memories, and the big thump you put on that poor kid right there that's still feeling in his toes probably today. Man, it's been a lot of fun. Appreciate it. Thanks for everything you've done here for Rolla Bulldog football and for Rolla High School as well. And so, wish you nothing but the best in your next chapter up at Missouri Valley.
thank you.
All right, Carter. Well, man, appreciate it, buddy. Thanks a lot. So, everyone, from inside the huddle to the heart of the game, we'll see you next time.